welcome back to my channel, Rachel RDH. Thank you for watching, and if you don't mind, before you forget, hit the subscribe button and the like. Thank you. So today we're going to be discussing something really exciting, guys. It's called CocoFloss. CocoFloss is a natural floss company that actually is sold in Target now, and I went to Target the other day and I saw it, and I have heard about it because at an office I used to work at in New York, they had it there for the patients to buy and also for chairside for us to use on patients, and I really liked it. It's all natural, so that's the number one thing, all natural. It's made out of coconut oil and a couple other ingredients. Excited to review this floss mainly because, first of all, it's all natural, but second of all, I know that people are always looking for something more motivating when it comes to floss. So I thought that since this floss has so many different flavors, I would go ahead and try them all out. And I think I have all the flavors today. I have been using the mint one already at home. This is just an extra one that I got, but I've been using the mint at home, which I really like. So we have mint, we have passion fruit, we have coconut floss, so coconut flavor, orange, which matches this shirt that I have on, and pure strawberries. CocoFloss was actually really nice to send me some samples, so I have, I think, 2 of the strawberry. They sent me basically these 4 or 5, I guess they sent me, so that was really nice. They sent me those that I just showed you, but then I went and bought this one, and I am just so excited to try this one. It's supposed to be ice cream Neapolitan flavor. How cute is that? In my opinion, how many of my patients actually floss? I would probably say 50%, and that's being really generous. I really don't even know if all of my patients, half of my patients even floss. I mean, they tell you one thing, but most people are really honest. It's just mainly the kids that aren't always telling the truth, but the adults are pretty honest about their routine, and a lot of them struggle with getting into this daily routine of flossing, and I totally understand. I mean, before I became a hygienist, you know, I always cared about my teeth, and I was, you know, pretty good about my oral hygiene, but I never really understood exactly why we have to do this flossing every day, because, you know, a lot of people aren't taught as children to floss their teeth every day. So then that carries into adulthood where they feel like they just can't develop the habit of it. Knowing that, I always try to, you know, motivate people into flossing and trying to get them to understand why it's so important. First off, why is flossing so important? So flossing is so important because, and I'll show you a little chart here to kind of help demonstrate, you know, what exactly I'm trying to say. But so this is a little chart that CocoFloss sent. Actually really interesting. If you see here, it says, you know, the healthy gums, and it says plaque buildup, and then it says gum inflammation, and then it says bone recession. So I'll put some pictures up on the screen as well of what can happen. I know it's going to be really gross, you guys, I'm sorry, but like, this is what can happen if you don't floss, and you don't want this to happen. And I know some people experience bleeding gums at home. What that is inflammation of the gums, which is just your gums reacting to bacteria and plaque that shouldn't be on the teeth or in between the teeth or under the gums. So anytime that happens, there's disease going on in your gums, and thankfully that's super reversible if you start flossing, but you know, unfortunately it can lead to worse things such as bone recession and bone loss, where a certain bacteria gets in under the gums, eats away all that bone structure, and you know, eventually the tooth can fall out. Now, how long does that process take? It can take up to 20 years. It can take 10 years. It can take a couple years. Like, it really just depends on the person. I think genetics have a big role as well, because, you know, I have seen some patients that are pretty good about their home care, but yet very few, I would say, still develop these, you know, problems with their gums or the bone. But I would say mainly if you're flossing every day, you at least can avoid the gingivitis, the bleeding gums, and hopefully avoid all the other stuff that can happen after that. And every time we do a filling, it removes some surface of your tooth, so you'll never get that back. And dental work is not permanent. It has to be redone every like 10 to 15 years, so even more reason to floss. Hopefully that can be a motivator for you guys, just knowing that information, because honestly there's not a lot of information out there on flossing. And that's one thing I really, throughout my career, would love to change. I'd love to, you know, more people to be aware of why you're supposed to floss. I mean, every time you go to the dentist, they tell you to floss, but does anyone really sit there and explain to you why? And yeah, bleeding gums, but do they go further into detail about why? And so that's why I really try to do that with my patients. And hopefully, you know, this video will also be informative to you guys, anyone who didn't know this information already. That being said, so many different bacteria that lie between our teeth. We don't want any of those bacteria that can cause, you know, the bleeding gums, cavities, or gum recession, or bone loss, okay? Because we want our teeth to last us our whole lifetime, right guys? So this floss is a little bit thicker, and it's also made from coconut oil, and that's what makes it smooth between the teeth. Of course, it's not going to feel like that Glide floss because that Glide floss actually has Teflon in it, and they use Teflon in products to make it smoother and toxic, so we don't want to use that in our bloodstream and going into our gums, which goes into our bloodstream. We just better not to use products like that if you can find an alternative natural product that works well for you. And I've never seen in my life chocolate floss before. Chocolate floss, guys. How amazing is that? Strawberry floss. I mean, I hope I can get my niece and nephew to like this kind of floss too, because kids are gonna love this. Anything flavorful, kids will love. So if you have kids, check that out. I'm gonna leave my code below, you guys, because I do have a little discount code. I became an ambassador with CocoFloss because I really believe in the product, and I'm so happy to, you know, tell you guys more about it. And actually this is going to be new for me too, because I've never tried a lot of these flavors, any of them except for the mint. So you can get a set of these flosses for $32 on the CocoFloss website. These four for $32 on the CocoFloss website. Okay guys, so it appears that Target is a little bit cheaper, because on the CocoFloss website it's $10 for this floss. But keep in mind, in Target I didn't see any of the other flavors. I just saw mint. So if you want mint, then you know you could find it at Target for about $8.50. I can't remember the exact price, but it was around there. But on the CocoFloss website, you guys, all the flosses are $10 a piece. Yeah, I know that's a lot of money for floss. I get it. But say if you find a product that you really like, it should last you about, I would say, mine I got a couple weeks ago. It's been lasting me a while. I would say one probably lasts a month. So $10 a month, I mean, not too bad considering you're going to be saving a lot of money on dental work if this motivates you to floss every day. Just think about it like that. But I'm going to see what flavor I like the best, because I've only been doing the mint. And again, I'm going to leave a code below, a discount code. I think you can get about 20% off of the $10 if you just want to buy one flavor. This is $29 for the strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate. But you know, that's kind of cool because you can see which flavors you really like, and if you have kids, motivate them to floss. So let's get started, you guys. Let's try out these flosses. I'm gonna first start by doing the mint, because that's the most traditional, and I'm gonna show you how to floss. Okay, Flossing Hack. I'm gonna show you guys right now. So this is how the floss comes. I know this is a lot of floss, you guys, but this is how I like to do it. I hate using the same piece of floss for all my teeth. So I literally take an arm's length and tie it around 2 fingers like this. If you don't tie the floss like this, it's gonna be super hard to reach those back teeth, especially if you have wisdom teeth. I don't have any wisdom teeth, but even so, if I don't tie the floss like this, forget about it. It's really hard. So I'm gonna kind of go up to the camera a little bit and show you guys how to correctly floss. Okay. You don't want to go on in a seesaw. You want to hug the tooth, hug each side, okay? So I'm gonna do that. So I hugged the tooth and I went up under the gum and I swiped in like a hugging C shape. And now I'm gonna do the same for the other side. You see the correct way to floss. And you guys, this floss, the mint one, is so refreshing. I use this every day anyway, but I love it. I love the mint. So if you're in doubt about which one to get, the mint is really good. Let's try out next the coconut flavor. All right, so it's called fresh coconut. Yeah, you guys, it smells like coconuts. So if you're a big coconut fan, this is really cool. It smells really good. Wow. Wow, you guys, I really like that one too. I'm not a huge coconut girl, but honestly, that was also so refreshing. Both flosses so far are really refreshing. It tastes really good, you guys. So if you want something different in your routine so far, I'm loving the coconut one. So we've tried the mint, the coconut. Let's try next the orange. Okay, yeah, definitely smell the orange. So the floss kind of, first of all, can't really taste, I taste a little bit of it now. Yeah, it's very, it's faint. It's not like really super orangey. It's kind of faint. It expands a little bit in between the teeth, which is good because that's how you know it's removing more plaque. I also really like the orange one. I haven't tried one that I don't like yet, but I would say that this orange one is definitely like faint. It's not overpowering or anything, so you know, it's not weird to floss with this flavor or anything because it's still fresh, but I wouldn't say it's as fresh feeling as the other two I just tried. So if you're a big orange fan, I would say go ahead and try it. Passion fruit is the next one I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save the most exciting for last, Neapolitan flavors. So this is the last one before that. Okay, this smells a lot more fruity. Kind of reminds me of like a margarita. Guys, the passion fruit, I don't know what's going on if I've had too many flavors of these, but I'm not really tasting the passion fruit as much. I mean, a little bit, and I smell it, but it's very faint. Yeah, I would say so far the ones that are more potent are the mint and the coconut. But still, you know, definitely different. I mean, if you don't like mint, definitely give that a try. Now we're moving on to the Neapolitan. All right, so let's go ahead and try the strawberry. You guys, it smells so good. Really, really does. Wow, you guys, this one tastes really good. I like the strawberry one a lot. I would say that's probably my favorite one so far, because it's different. It's different than mint, and it's kind of nice to switch it up a little bit. All right, we're gonna save the best for last, hopefully the chocolate for last. And now we're gonna do the vanilla. Oh, it smells so good, you guys. It does smell like vanilla ice cream. Oh, just love that smell. Oh my gosh, you guys. The vanilla, it's by far the best. The vanilla is so good. If you guys love vanilla or vanilla ice cream, oh my gosh. It's almost like you're having it flossing. Really, really yummy. Oh my gosh. Number 1, vanilla. Number 2, strawberry. Number 3, mint. Number 4, coconut. And then we're gonna try now the last one, which is the chocolate. So exciting. Let's see, guys. wow, it definitely smells like, have you guys ever been to like the Hershey chocolate factory? That's what this smells like. All right, let's try it out. Pretty good. I like this one a lot too. Okay, so let me give you my opinion on the chocolate. I think it's amazing. It kind of tastes like cocoa. The smell of cocoa powder was kind of what it tastes like, if that makes any sense. It's like, it tastes really good. I mean, I think kids would love this. So if you have any kids, totally buy this for them to motivate them to floss. I cannot believe how awesome this is. Just the fact that they have made chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry flavors and all these other flavors. Favorite hands down is the vanilla bean. I wonder if anyone else has tried CocoFloss. Let me know if you've tried this one or what's your favorite one, if you really like this one. I'm such a vanilla girl, so I feel like that's why I love this one. I do love chocolate though, so I really like the chocolate one. That's like number 2. Number 3 is the strawberry. If you definitely are looking for something to feel more fresh, I would say the strawberry. And if you're looking for something to kind of just motivate you to floss, you like sweets, I would say chocolate or vanilla. My third favorite one would be, I just love the freshness of this coconut flavor, so I would say that's number 3. I'm not even a big coconut flavor fan, but that one's really good. And then for me probably would be the mint, because I really do like mint. And then would be the orange, and then the passion fruit. And I'm not sure if it's just because I tried all these at one time, but I was having a hard time kind of getting the like more of a flavor out of these two, the orange and the passion fruit. But maybe that's just, they didn't want to make it overpowering, but it still does have a hint of those flavors. So if you're into that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you learned something from this and that you would like to try this floss, and I hope that this floss can make a difference in your oral health, or anyone that you know would be a great gift to give to somebody. And it's really fun, you guys, super fun, tastes great. And I noticed that when I'm flossing with this, before I did this video, I literally went to go floss with another floss that I use called Smart Floss, and I'll put a picture of that on there. I get that one from Whole Foods, and it's really also another natural floss. It expands in the mouth, and it's a little bit different than the one that I'm using today. I really like that one too. But I'm gonna be honest, I just used it, and I do think it's better than the regular Glide floss, but I just used it and before I did this video, and then I flossed back here with one of these flavors, and I got even more out than was there before. And I just think that's so crazy. That goes to show that this floss really does get a lot of stuff out. So definitely check this out, you guys.